Okay, ladies, I'm live, or ladies and gentlemen. Today is a very important Facebook Live, and the reason why is because you need to go from being the doer in your business, the woman who wears all the hats and does all the work herself and is constantly stressed out and short on time, because no matter how organized you are, you always run short on time. So we need to stop doing that, because you need to become the designer in your business. If you're not the designer, you haven't got a big picture view, and you're not able to actually forecast your income. You're not able to steer your business in the direction of survival. And chances are you will eventually burn out and you will fail, because only 1 in 100 businesses is still around every 15 years. Okay. I've been in business 15 years. I started my business in 2004. So I'm actually one of 100 businesses around me that have failed in the past 15 years. And I'm still here. I'm still standing. I'm still going strong. But like you, I've until about 3 months ago, 2 months ago, I've been wearing all the hats. I've been doing all the work myself. I have now hired my first team member. I've had team in the past and it didn't work out because I didn't know how to communicate with the team. So I can actually let them do the work the way I want them to do, and I don't have to micromanage my team. Because if you micromanage your team, it's pointless hiring employees, right? Because you end up doing triple the amount of work, which so many of us are doing. And I made that mistake in the past. I've hired a whole lot of team members, and I ended up micromanaging them and ended up spending double the amount of time on top of hiring my team. And of course, I burned out and I eventually let the team go because it didn't work for me. That was because I didn't know how to structure the business and how to structure my team in a way that empowers them to make their own decision, so I can trust them to do their job well, and I have little input in their everyday working that they're doing for me. So what you actually need to do is, I want to show you a book I'm reading. And I basically recommend you get that book on Amazon as soon as you can. It's called Clockwork by Mike Michalowicz. And it basically helps you to design your business to run on itself. And that's what I'm doing now. My first hire was 2 months ago. She's now doing all of my social media and I don't have to do anything. Okay, I can play to my strengths. She's repurposing my content, my words, my stuff, and she just repurposes it and she spreads it far and wide. She takes my daily Facebook Lives, she puts it into other content, and she shares it on other social media channels. I don't have to do anything, right? I just got to show up here and share the goodness, and she then does her magic. I don't have to micromanage her. And I tell you what, guys, it saves me at least 2 hours a day. All right. So you want to start being more smart about being the doer and become the designer of your business. Okay. So Mike says you need to spend 80% of your time doing, which is the everyday work, is basically your genius, is doing the stuff that you love doing and that you actually need to be doing to take your business to the next level. You need to spend 2% deciding. Now, deciding is making decisions for your team. And this is what I'm doing with my first hire. I spend about 2% of my time every week deciding for her on the questions she has, which are very little. So it looks like I've set it up in a way that actually empower her to do her work, and I don't have to micromanage her, which only adds more stress and time and problems onto my plate, which I don't want. I'm hiring people because I want to save that time so I can spend more time doing the other stuff, which is 8% delegating. So I spend some of my time every week delegating some of the work to my team member, and 10% designing. And the designing phase is the big picture, right? It's the mind mapping. It's to dream the bigger dream and actually look at where do I want my business to go in the next 3 to 6 to 12 months to 5 years. Where do I want to take my business in the future? And this is what designing is all about. And so I wanted to share this with you today. If you want to know more about how you can make that happen in your business, reach out to me and we'll set up a time to chat, and then I can explain it to you and show you the beauty of all of this. Okay, that's it from me for today. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.